Hello and welcome to my little world. My name is Lisa. I'm a life coach and a startup strategist. And today I wanted to come on here and talk about courage and confidence. Because honestly, courage and confidence is something that many people have lost over the years because of the way we're brought up, because of the way we've gone to school, the way that we were taught to behave in society, what we're able to do, where we belong, how we should work, how we should function, how our brain should function. And through all of that learning, our mindset was shaped a certain way. But the way that our mindset has been shaped is society's. It's not our own. It's not what we were meant to learn on a soul level. It's not how we came to this earth with the purpose we came with. Because our soul at some point knew what we were meant to do on this planet in this lifetime, because honestly life is not forever, and if you don't do what you enjoy, if you don't do what you truly love, then what is it for, right? Is it for serving others? Is it for serving a system? Is it for making other people happy, making the system happy? Or do we want to run life on our own terms? And I know that many of you do. I know that many of you want to start a business, want to start their own empire, want to get a grip of their own freedom, of their own lifestyle, but feel somehow caught up in the system. And that's something I want to speak to you about today, because one of the key ingredients of why we feel we cannot get that grip of freedom is because we either don't have the confidence or we don't feel courageous enough. And of course, these two factors are connected to a lot of other conditions, like, how are our finances looking like? How do people think about us? How successful do we believe we could be in a year from now? And all of these different things that play a role that we have internalized as our inner critic, right? Because we have been taught to think a certain way, because humans follow what's happening to the majority. We like to follow what most people do. And most people are in the middle class. Most people have a 9-to-5 job. Most people work overtime to make ends meet and to actually get, that little extra money to pay their bills, to have a little bit of luxury, to go out to restaurants once in a while, and so on. But to have the courage to take a different step outside that box, to follow what your heart tells you, what your mind wants to test, and what your soul really feels is its purpose. That is difficult. And I know it's this ticklish feeling in a lot of people thinking, could I do it? Would I have the courage? Would I have what it takes to actually make my own business happen? Could I work on my own? Could I have a team? Would I be a good leader? All of these questions, right? They often are quite turbulent in our mind. But what we do is we shut them down very quickly, because courage and confidence are too low, because we don't have the confidence to believe in ourselves. We don't find the inner confidence to say, I can make this happen. And even if something goes wrong, I'm gonna benefit from this. Even if something doesn't go the way I imagine it, I'm gonna learn from this. Even if I don't have the finances that I have today, it's going to be a lesson, and I'm actually going to be able to make something more out of it. To say by the end of my lifetime, I have tried everything possible that I wanted, that felt true to myself, that felt authentic, right? All of these things are so important. We don't live authentic enough anymore because we feel like we should dress a certain way, we should have makeup a certain way, we should earn a certain level of salary to be in the middle class, perfect society that has a house and a car, and perhaps two, that can send the kids to music school, and that is always on the limit of just making it. But you know what's so exciting when you find the courage and when you grow that confidence is that you're gonna make a lot of things happen. You're gonna test out so many things, and you're gonna fall and you're gonna grow, and you're gonna fall and you're gonna grow. But in the end, the growth is gonna be so much bigger than the falling. And the experience is gonna pay for every risk you're taking, because you're gonna go through this with a lot of excitement, a lot of fulfillment. You're gonna know why you're doing what you're doing. You're gonna experience working with people that love your services or your products. You're gonna be able to speak to people in your own most authentic, truest voice, and you're gonna make your life, your path, your journey, and in a way, your destination, your lifestyle. And that is why I love working with people on their courage and on their confidence level, because we have to put down that inner critic, because that's not ours. It's a different voice. It's someone else speaking to us. Do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, right? It's not really your voice. It's something that you have learned through the system, through what was said on media, in schools, by our parents, by so many different people that thought they know what is best for us. But that's not how things are. You know what's best for yourself. You are the only person who can give yourself that guidance, who can give yourself that path, who can put yourself on the journey, put yourself into that train and take a different stop, take a different destination, take a different journey. Look out the window, observe different things than what is the standard. So I want to just empower you today with this talk to really go inwards, quiet your inner critic. Think about, what is it that I have always wanted to do, or maybe you've already started but you haven't really got going because you're afraid of something, right? Fear is always the foundation for every courage problem, for every low confidence. So just try and quiet that inner critic and do the opposite. Do exactly the opposite of what people would expect, of what you would have expected of yourself the last years, and go for what feels exciting, go for what feels empowering, what feels fulfilling, what feels like you can give to this world to make it a better place, to make your lifetime more worth your time. Right? To make your lifetime more memorable, to make your lifetime more enjoyable, to feel more and put yourself more into your own power. I know that you have the capacity, and I know that you can reach big things. And if you want any help on your path, on your journey towards your own authentic self, towards your own goals, your own destinations, let me know. I'm always up for a talk, but you can also comment below what you think about this video, what you think about these thoughts that I just mentioned. I would love to hear where on your courage, confidence journey you are today, and how you're planning to either break out of that systematic cycle we're in, or whether you already have. Perhaps let me know, and I'm happy to connect. I'm happy to see you in the future, and I'm just gonna let you go now. Wish you a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your time. Think of my words and let me know how that goes for you. Let me know how it goes to quiet your inner critic and how you're planning to do that. All right, lots of love. Bye.